They took the elevator up to C deck. And with that, hello everyone and welcome back to my 999 Let's Play. My one little bonus part. And yeah, we're just gonna get the last bad ending that I missed, sadly, before the true ending. So yeah, this is all we're gonna do today. It's probably not gonna be a long part. I hope it's gonna be half an hour, but maybe not, probably not. Especially since I already looked at this. So I was testing out if I would go the right way, which I will. But I can already skip like a lot of stuff, so obviously I'm gonna skip the text we already had. Which is quite a bit. Oh no, Clover is missing. Where could she be? Man. Oh, okay. They searched a little longer, but with no luck. Okay, just making sure again. Okay. I mean, I just tested this, but you know me. I'm sometimes a little bit nervous. They couldn't find Clover.
There's no sign of her. Let's go.
Finally, they gave up and left the central hospital room. Slowly, they made their way back to the hallway. At last, they reached the stairs and Junpei spoke.
All right, I'm thinking we should probably split up. I'll head back to the stairs and take the elevator down to E deck. June, you can take the stairs up to B deck.
All right, that sounds good.
I like how he still calls her June, even though they're like just amongst themselves. Just realizing that.
But,
What?
could you stop calling me by that code name when we're alone?
I was just talking about that, yeah.
Huh? Sure, right. I'll do that.
There was a reason Junpei persisted in calling her June, even when they were alone. Although perhaps not the best reason. He was embarrassed to call her by the nickname he'd used when they were children. Kani. 9 years ago, it came naturally. After all, they were children. But now that they were adults, it felt strange. Regardless of what he might hope for, to call a woman he wasn't dating by such a childish nickname felt odd to him. Okay. Of course, to call her Miss Kurashiki would be even more awkward, and simply Kurashiki would seem a little brusque. And although he couldn't put his finger on why, it felt somewhat forward to call her Akane when they hadn't seen one another for so long. If you knew, buddy, if you knew. In short, it was simply easier for him to call her June and leave it at that.
Jumpy.
Oh, no, it's nothing.
All right, I'm going then.
Yeah, be careful, Kane.
June, or perhaps more appropriately Kani, blushed and smiled.
You be careful too, Jumpy.
Yeah, to be fair, she's been calling him Jumpy this entire time too.
Yeah, got it. Take care.
Junpei looked after her for a moment as she ran up the stairs, then turned around and took off for the hallway. Yeah. What are we finding? I mean, apparently we won't find Clover. Tragedy always strikes when one least expects it. But to wait for a man to stand before striking him down seems almost crueler than dealing the fatal blow while he lies on the ground. A light in a dark place, June's smile had given him hope, both for escape and possibility, for something else. It was that hope that raised his spirits just enough that they might soon be fully dashed. He opened the elevator door, and there she was. A woman sat, slouched against the wall. Lotus, no! Junpei felt his blood turn to ice. Her body was limp, and her skin smooth and pale as always. Was covered in bright red blood. Man. Poor Lotus. Junpei felt his chest constrict. He couldn't breathe, and his legs began to shake. A slow, cold drop of sweat trickled down his back. He felt his stomach somersault. Junpei's mind went black, all his thoughts replaced with endless, hissing white. Driven by little more than instinct, he began to walk toward Lotus, slowly. Wait, is her bracelet gone? You can't see it behind her back, huh? Each slow movement of his stiff limbs brought him closer to her corpse. I mean, it would make sense for Ace to take the thing. Finally, he stood next to her. Robotically, he bent down and put his hand against her neck. There was no pulse, no rise and fall of breathing. She was slightly warm. Something somewhere in Junpei's shaken mind told him that meant she had been killed recently. Yes, Junpei thought, his mind slowly returning. She had been killed. Someone had killed her. There was a deep cut on the left side of her chest. Blood still oozed from it, although clearly her heart had stopped beating some time ago. The weapon had been a knife, then. Perhaps she had been stabbed in the heart once. She would have died immediately. He took little comfort from knowing she must have suffered very little. Only then did Junpei notice. Lotus's bracelet was gone. Yeah.
Lastly, let's discuss how to remove the bracelets. There are only 2 ways to do so. 1. You escape from this ship. 2. More likely, which is 0.
You know, this sentence is really such a bait, because you'd think this was gonna be relevant, like someone faking their death or something, but actually, nothing ever came of that. They really just meant someone dies, and not like, you know, all this movie trope of like stopping your heart like temporarily and then go again back up like pretending to be dead. Nothing like that happened in this game, which is surprising honestly, because you'd think they would with that kind of wording, but well.
In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the confine of the ship, or the backside of the mirror's heartbeat has fallen to 0, it will shut down automatically.
Was that why the killer had ended Lotus's life? So that they might have the number 8 bracelet? If that was true, then the killer was whoever wanted the number 8 bracelet. Or perhaps more accurately, the person who would gain the most by obtaining bracelet number 8. Who is that? Who would benefit the most from the number 8 bracelet? The thought had only just entered Junpei's mind when... Oop! He heard a noise, well, a sound like a sharp knife cutting through wet meat. It struck him as strange that the noise came from inside his own body. A moment later, the pain hit him. It wasn't merely pain, there was heat, extreme heat as well. He felt as though molten iron had been splashed against the side of his body. Finally, his brain made the connection. He had been stabbed. But where? His body was quickly going numb. He couldn't tell where the knife had met his flesh. Given the circumstances, however, he had most likely been stabbed in the back. Whoever had killed Lotus had now done the same to Junpei as well. His voice was little more than a weak groan. With what little strength he had left, Junpei turned his body, trying to catch a glimpse of his attacker. Ew, that sound effect. But as he did, the knife dug itself in deeper, twisting viciously. He collapsed to the floor, a puppet with a string cut. His arms and legs lay where they fell, oddly twisted and awkwardly positioned. Junpei's body was entirely numb. He could feel the blood leaking out of him, but nothing would move. Nothing, save his eyes. As he lay on the floor, his life ebbing away, Junpei finally saw his attacker. 2 tiny images of the killer reflected in his eyes. With that recognition came nothing. He felt no emotions, no anger, no sadness, no regret. The paralysis that had claimed his body reached his mind. His killer glanced down at his body. Then, without a word, climbed into the elevator and was gone. His eyesight began to fade. The world grew blurry and began to dissolve into an empty white fog. The fog crept into the edges of his mind and worked inexorably inward. Soon it swallowed up the last that remained of Junpei's mind, and his consciousness left him. There was nothing more. Into utter emptiness he fell. Into 0. Whatever Junpei had been was gone. Well, bad end. So much for that. I still find it Saw the knife ending. Cut and run. Let's go. Yeah, sure. Just save it. Knife. So apparently the coffin ending is like really useless. So like, okay, that was automatically. I did not press anything. That's why I was confused a second. So the coffin. No, not the coffin ending. Yeah, this one is actually useless. Like you can get this ending without getting the true ending. But since you unlock it anyway when you get the true ending, this one's kind of useless. So the only endings you have to get are the save ending and then, well, the coffin ending. But when you have the save ending and already do all the stuff for the true ending, then you get it automatically. So those are the only endings you technically need to get. Like this is obviously a bad ending, and this one, and yeah, we don't talk about this one. Although I don't know, it's kind of, you know, I feel really sad because Lotus is kind of I feel like she is really underused in this game because like you don't need to go this way, and this is the only way where you actually like learn about her stuff, like her backstory, like how her daughters were like kidnapped, and by the way, her second child was not named Aoi. I just confused that. We only know Nona. We don't know the name of the second daughter, whatever. But yeah, or maybe we do and I forgot. But yeah, I definitely mixed that up. But yeah, this is the only route where we actually like learn about her. And yeah, we learn that she used to be a programmer at some point. I mean, we have to go to the lab. Okay, so we do that. I don't know. And like her entire connection to this thing is kind of weird. and this is and then she just gets killed here. And towards the end she's also just basically a damsel in distress. So I don't know. I'm like, I don't care about June. I like Lotus way more, and not because of her outfit. I hate her outfit because she's like funny. Man, it's so sad, man. And I mean, yeah, obviously I like Clover, but like she at least gets screen time and like time with her brother, so that's nice. And we get a little bit of Santa. Yeah, I don't know, I'm just mad about that. Yeah, okay, I know. So this part is like comically short right now, which I kind of predicted. Let me get back into the menu, please. I don't know if I can just go to the title screen without saving, but I want to go to the title screen. Because, one thing, actually, I skipped these because I thought these were like kind of like, you know, the anime opening kind of style things. You know what? I could actually like play this one first. You know, like when you wait long enough in the title screen, like there comes a preview, and I always thought the ones that I skipped were the previews to this game. But apparently not. They're like different previews you get when you get like the safe ending or the coffin ending, and they're there to help you. Like they give you hints in order to get to the true ending. So actually I've never seen these, so why not? This part is only 14 minutes long now, and that would be a little bit awkward, so we're just waiting. And then we're gonna see this preview, which I haven't seen yet because I always skip these kind of previews in like story-based games because like, I don't know. I feel like in like Tales games you can watch these. Usually they don't spoil anything. Even if they show the final boss, you don't know it's gonna be the final boss anyway, so I don't mind these kind of things, but I don't know. If it's like actually like a mystery game kind of thing, then I'm like, yeah, I don't. Why do I know? Why? Why do I know these things? Where am I? You have oh god, that's a lot of victims, man. Wait, was Ace dead? Wait, when does he die? Wait. Nonary Game. I am 0. Are you 0? You know, in my mind, Kotaro Uchikoshi is still 0. Because he's the one who made this game. So you could draw that carries a 9 or a Q, I guess. So wait. Another thing. Now it is time. Let our game begin. That was neat. You know, this thing kind of jump scared me a few times because sometimes when I just turn on the game before I record, I usually go to the bathroom before that, so I don't have to like cut. And sometimes I just leave. Like there was this one time where I left like the game open, went to the bathroom, and like, you know, when I was like washing my hands, I just suddenly heard noises and I was like really scared, but it was just the preview that started playing. Yeah, that happens like twice because I'm yeah, I'm smart. But yeah, you know what, I'm like, the thing that I'm like questioning now is like in the what was it called, the safe ending. Wait, Ace, right? Ace died in that. No, wait, in the Zero Lost ending, does Ace know that the second door 9 is actually a Q? Does he know that? Because I'm just questioning if he ever got out. Because like, if he, I mean, he had to have known, right? No, wait, he doesn't. Because in the first Nonary game, the door was a 9 door, but he had to solve the puzzle that Akane did, but he knew the solution to that. But in the second Nonary game, it was not 9, it was 26. So he couldn't have known that, right? I'm still a little bit confused about that. Like, was that kind of the failsafe? Because this plan is so stupid if you think about it. Why would you put someone in this game who you knew, like you knew he was gonna murder someone and you actually baited him to murder people, but you could have known that he just murdered other people too, like in the bad endings where he just murdered Lotus and like Clover and stuff. Like even like even if you banged on him like murdering some people, why would you put him in this game where he could like murder everyone else too, even though you planned like on not killing everyone else since they didn't have a detonator? But I guess like Kubota and Nijisaki had detonators, but like the others apparently didn't. Yeah, that's kind of odd. But yeah, let's just use these. I don't know if these are the same. Seek a Way Out. Secret Order carries a 9. April 4th, 1912. The Titanic. Or is this a dead body? You also still don't get the entire Alice thing, to be honest. Now it is time. Let our games begin. I guess this is just to like bait you into like keep playing, and this is apparently a hint. Unfortunately, that's the wrong answer. Actually, I'm Santa. Things, wing staff, laboratory. Are you just gonna give up just like that? Okay. Now it is time. Let our game begin. Again. But yeah. These are just supposed to like keep you playing to reach the true ending. Which is yeah, I mean I did that. I got the true ending, so I don't know. I don't know if I want to ramble more or if I want to end the part right now. Because we're at like 19 minutes, so it's not too bad. Not too bad. It's not 30, but it's not too bad. But yeah, I don't know. The thing is, I don't mind the like supernatural bullshit kind of thing, like the telepathy thing. Maybe I might the time travel bullshit. I do mind that. I'm not a fan of that. Obviously not a fan of June, so this entire ending was kind of alright. I guess. The entire Alice thing is kind of weird. I still find it odd that since June is 0, okay. Music, okay. Since June is 0, okay, we established that she's 0, technically. So she is okay with murdering people? I mean, I know she technically didn't murder them. I know Santa technically didn't murder them. But I don't know, I feel like putting a murderer in a situation and tempting him to kill someone and baiting him to actually kill someone, I feel like that should make you at least like I don't know what you call this, culpable? Or like, at least like, also guilty, like he wouldn't have murdered these guys if he wasn't in the situation, right? And you put them in this situation, right? So you were kind of like telling him murder these guys, or like manipulating him to murder these guys. So June is like fine with murdering people? Like what? Like I don't know, I would get Santa that he would be like, he was probably way on board with that. But yeah, but June? Really? The we don't leave anyone behind June? I mean, okay, I get it now that she didn't want to leave Ace behind because he kind of had to like continue on, but then we don't know. How much did like future or like, okay, I'm gonna call her present June and the kid like past June, okay? How much did future June actually know? Like about the future, because she was like, the way she was acting, you'd think she didn't know anything, right? So, or did she know and just pretended? Like that would be kind of odd. But yeah, if that was like her character, I don't think past June would be that much different, right? Like she would be even more innocent. Maybe she would hate Ace. I get that, but I wouldn't. I don't think she would like kill someone, right? Or make someone kill someone. And yeah, it's still kind of odd how Junpei literally never knew of her brother, even though they like were very close as kids. Like you'd mentioned that, right? That you have a brother, right? Especially, I don't know, are they? I think they're even close in age, right? Like they aren't really that like that different in age. So I don't want to like think they went to the same school, but like at least like, you know, in that age they would like probably go to school together or whatever, or like he would like bring her to school, or like at least just mentioning she has a brother. That's so odd how he just did not know that at all. And June never mentions her brother in this game either. Like, and she doesn't even recognize Santa as her brother. It's, I don't know. Like, I'm conflicted. I like the game a lot. I like the puzzle solving, even though I was furious with it, but I already said that was probably more of like recording issue. I liked the whole mystery aspect and stuff, but I feel like the closer we got to the ending, the less I liked the game. Which is a shame, but it's still a good one, so yeah. Good job, game. I liked it. I am gonna play the next one, but I don't know when. You guys can look forward to that or not. If you hate me if you hate watching me suck at puzzles, then yeah, don't look forward to that. But if you find entertainment in that, then yeah, you do be looking forward to that. Oh, this is so bad. This is why I didn't want to have like the last part be the bad ending part, because that's just sad. But yeah, this is just the bonus part. Now with my rambling, we're like at 24 minutes, so we're getting closer to the 30 minutes. But I'm done. I'm done with this game. Like I said, liked it, teetered out a little bit to the end. It's a solid 7 out of 10. Honestly, nothing that sticks to my psyche like Ace Attorney. It's unfair to compare these two with how much Ace Attorney is like literally part of my personality. But not as impactful to me personally, like games like Ace Attorney or like even Ghost Tricky, even though like that's also just a single game, it's probably better comparison. But it is not a bad one. So I've played worse. So yeah, good one. Still prefer AI the Somnium Files personally, but that's kind of, I don't know, that's really unfair to compare these. One from the like towards the beginning of like Uchikoshi's career towards more like his recent games. So yeah. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this Let's Play. Hope you guys enjoyed this game. Hope you guys are gonna stick around for the next one. And I'm gonna see you guys whatever game I'm gonna play next. Bye bye.